First writing sprint of the day is complete. I spent that writing sprint literally just plotting out what I need to write for the rest of this week. This is my second cup of coffee. I'm about to have a third. I had kind of a crisis yesterday where I once again thought about just deleting the whole book. And then I calmed down and I talked to my husband, Trevor. He knows every plot I have ever had for this story and all of the changes and developments it's gone through. Last night we hashed through what I have and what isn't working and came up with what makes sense for the story. I decided I'm gonna change where I'm ending the story, and I was just putting it all down in detail, like scene for scene, shot for shot, characters that are gonna be in the room into my plot. So that's what I was just doing for our first writing session. That's enough chit-chatting. I think I'm gonna pour myself another cup of coffee and do our actual first writing sprint where I actually write. Yeah, I'm okay. Second writing sprint is done. I'm already losing my mind and it's the second sprint of this whole thing. How long has that been there? The whole time, I guess. I rushed through this like information dump. I got it over with. It's so rushed, but whatever. So I got about 500 words written in that 25-minute sprint. So not great, but not the worst. I tell you what, I'm in the flow right now, so I'm just gonna jump right into another sprint. Oh my gosh, that felt like squeezing out every thought that's been in my brain. Do I think I got a lot of words in? No. Okay, yeah, no I didn't. Looking at this, I wrote 1,766 words. I think I'm gonna take another break. This one probably a little bit longer. That was our fourth writing sprint. To be totally 100% honest with you guys, I think I might finish this book today or tomorrow. Like that's actually insane. Like 4 to 6 chapters and then I'm done. Compared to before my crisis last night, I would have had like 10 to 15 more chapters to write. I'm gonna probably read, watch YouTube, play Minecraft, who knows, and then I will report back when we start our 5th writing sprint of the day. Okay, it is 5:43 now, and I still have 3 hours of writing to do. I played a card game with Kayla and Trevor. We went out and walked like into the water, but that is all besides the point. On topic, I think what I'm gonna do is put my playlist on, set up my little backdrop situation, and then I also like took down my like setup for writing. So I'm gonna set all of that back up while I listen to my music and like get in the headspace of like what I need to write next. And then when I'm done with that, get to writing. I did not write I was about to say I didn't write that much, and then I just looked at my word count. I don't know what it was before. Put it on the screen. This is what it was before. Right now, our word count is at 2,530. I think the hardest thing for me right now is I just need to get the story out of my head, and it doesn't have to be good. It just has to be there. 3 chapters left, technically speaking, and then I'm done with this draft. Sorry, I'm already, see, I have a problem. I can't help but edit. Stop looking at it, Taylor. But if you can't tell, I'm kind of losing my mind. We're about to do the 6th writing sprint. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna finish my book today. Huh? You're telling me it only needed to take a handful of writing sprints to finish my novel, and I've been sitting on this for months? I'm gonna stop talking to you, and I'm gonna do another writing sprint.
Oh my gosh! You hit 3K!
Wow! It happened off camera, but Trevor did his best. He tried to scare me. I was in the midst of the writing sprint. He comes barreling in here. He's like, oh my God, turn your camera, turn your camera. And I was so scared. I thought there was a bear or a moose. And then he was like, you hit 3K. And I was like, what? And then I realized I wasn't recording. So we tried to reenact it. It didn't go well. But we hit 3,000 subscribers. I think I'm just in shock, to be honest, guys, because we just hit 2,000 subscribers. How long ago? 3 months?
April?
Thank you so much for being here. You're making all of my dreams come true. I'm genuinely kind of numb right now to the world and everything around me because this book is melting my brain. It is 7:17, so I think I'm gonna start my 7th writing sprint of the day at 7:30. That was the fastest 25 minutes of my life. I tell you what, I'm in the game. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not taking a break, I'm not pausing, I'm not gonna talk to you guys. My camera is overheating though. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 8th writing sprint and then catch up with you guys. I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm done. 8 writing sprints is all it took. Is it good? No. I can't tell you how many misspellings there are. It is not polished by any means, and that is a lot different than how I normally write. Normally I am constantly critiquing and thinking about every single word that I'm choosing, and this time I just spewed. I let it all out. The word count total is 5,241, which is kind of insane. Oh my God, I did it. There's tears in my eyes. Oh my God. You have no idea how long this has taken me. You have no, you have no idea how much of myself this has taken to get out. It's not perfect, but it's done, and that's what matters. I'm gonna go ahead and eat, probably call it a night, and I'll see you in the morning. Honey, you wanna come say hi to my friends? Say hi, they're right here. I have begun the editing process. I'm about to begin my 4th writing sprint. I'm currently on the 3rd chapter. I've created a system that is working for me really, really well. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm working with, but I'm gonna black out the text so nothing gets spoiled. Over here is the chapter that I'm currently working on, and then as you can see, I've made them all like check boxes. So when I'm done working on the chapter, I'm putting a little check mark by it. Then over here I have each of my chapters broken down like this, like 1A. So that's chapter 1. And then this is like the plot point. Chapter 1, plot point A. Chapter 1, plot point B. And then it's just, that's just the way it was easiest for my brain to work. It doesn't have to make sense. It's just what I needed to do. And then this is my highlight meanings. So as I'm going through my manuscript, red is something I need to fact check. And whether that's like in my book, like I need to check the timeline, or it's an actual fact in like real life that I need to double check. Orange is to rewrite like the whole sentence or the whole scene. Magenta is like a new word choice, so it's like a word that isn't hitting and it's not the word that I actually was envisioning when I wrote it and I could just tell. And green are any brackets, so that way when I'm going through my manuscript I actually can see what I actively need to change. I'm thinking even with all of these highlights and brackets and stuff, I'm still gonna give it to my alpha reader and just have them, if they have any ideas and whatnot, then they can give me their feedback. But this is what I'm working with, so I have my plot breakdown right here and then the actual chapter I'm editing right here. I am simultaneously putting down the plot points in that thingy I just showed you, but then also I'm editing the actual chapter. Honestly, it's going so well. I just did those 3 editing sprints back to back to back because I was in the zone. I want to do 2 more and then be done for the day, but I did not expect this to go that well. I think the beginning of my book is much better than the ending. So that's why it's actually pretty easy right now, is because the writing is solid, I think. There's less changes I need to make. We're not into the meat of the world building quite yet. And I actually really like Riley. Like as a main character in the beginning, I really am liking her. Cool. I love this story. I forgot how much I love this story. It is 8:30 at night. Honestly, when I thought about sitting down to edit this book, I thought it would be the equivalent to going to the dentist to get all of my teeth removed. But in fact, I'm having so much fun. It's almost dumb, actually, like how much fun I'm having and the enjoyment reading about this character is bringing me. What did I just say? What came out of my mouth? Riley is one of my favorite characters. She has the teenage angst and like there's so many like reveals happening that it's like spinning her life upside down, and we are in the 5th chapter and it's like the world as she and you as the reader know it are being just completely flipped upside down. I'm just having so much fun putting her through that. I know where the trouble is gonna be in my draft. Like I already know like what chapter and what section is gonna need a lot of work and a lot of help, specifically what we wrote. And now that I got the ball rolling, I'm so excited to edit tomorrow. I'm having so much fun doing this. I think my goal is gonna be, I broke up my manuscript into 2 parts. I think I wanna finish part 1 tomorrow. I don't know how many writing sprints that's gonna take. To be honest though, it's not really sprinting because I'm not taking breaks. I'm just like continuing to go, which tomorrow I think I need to be a little bit better at actually taking like 5-minute breaks in between. But man, when you're just in the flow and in the thick of it, it is so hard to like pull yourself away. But yeah, tomorrow my goal is 7 chapters. That's really not bad at all. That's just 2 more chapters than what I did today. I think I might actually have a draft for my alpha reader, which is just Kayla, to read by like next weekend. Oh my god. I'm having so much fun. I will see you guys tomorrow when we continue editing. Happy Sunday. It is 4:30 and I got 4 writing sprints done. The section where I knew I was gonna have to do a little more editing has officially come up. So I'm just dragging my feet now. The next 3 chapters I have to edit are rushed through some information dumping that happens, and I'm thinking I'm gonna add a chapter or 2, so it's like 5 chapters worth of brain dump, and I just don't have the energy to actually write it out yet, nor do I know what scenes can really go there to help the information dumping, but I do still want to try to reach the end of part 1. I don't know if I'm going to do a writing sprint or not, or just blaze through it, because I just haven't been listening to the timer. It'll go off after 25 minutes and I just will start another timer and not take a break. So I'm just not really sprinting anymore, I'm just editing. I don't think I'm going to do that for the next 3 chapters. Try to take a nap, try to read a book. My energy is zapped. My brain is hurting, and that's all I got. So I'm gonna put my music back on and get to editing. Okay, it's 5:43 now. I did it. I am now on part 2 of my book. I'm not having fun anymore. My brain hurts so bad. I did in fact find a place to put 2 more chapters, and I know what needs to go in them. I'm not doing that right now. I cannot be bothered to write those chapters right now. I'm so focused on I want to edit the story like all the way through while I have everything fresh. I don't want to get like concentrated on one chapter and then lose everything. You know what I'm saying? I make sense to myself, that's all that matters. It went well, it was fine. Turns out we have 14 chapters in part 1, 16 chapters in part 2. And I'm sure that is even gonna change. I'm probably gonna end up with like 20 chapters by the end of part 2's edits. I will see you guys when I get back to editing. Activated break time. And I'll say good riddance. It wasn't forbidden. You crashed my party. You said normal girls were boring. I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive. Number 4. I'm going right in. I can't take a break right now. Hi there guys, I'm gonna pause my timer. I have 14 minutes and 44 seconds left in this sprint and I still want to do this. I finished the chapter I was on, so that is 4 chapters right now for today. But we are about to go on a sunset drive through the Tetons and I'll show you a couple clips, take you with us a little bit so you can enjoy the sunset as well. I do want to try to do 3 more chapters when we get back and have 7 done. We'll see how that goes. In order for me to be like on schedule with what I need to do, that is how many I need to finish today. Let's go. Hey guys, it is now 9 o'clock and I still have this writing session that I stopped halfway through. 2 or 3 more, I don't remember what I said. I don't know how possible that is. Towards the end of these vlogs, it just gets chaotic. So hello, if you've made it this far, welcome to the chaos. But we decided we're going to put the chimney on our wood stove and have a fire to warm up the RV because it is so cold. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a little dinner, take my laptop and edit in the bedroom because that's where the wood stove is. I think it's gonna be a late night writing and that's really fun. I actually really enjoy writing late at night. Oh my god, my kitty! Ah, just a baby kitty. $11 o'clock at night. I did more than I said I was gonna do. I ended up editing 8 chapters instead of 7. It actually went a lot better than I thought it would. I think the best way to go about it right now is just consecutively going because I'm remembering stuff from like chapter 3 and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot I need to put this here. It's just so nice that it's all fresh in my head because I did it like 2 days ago. I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you when I get to editing again. Today is hopefully the last day I spend on these rounds of edits. I have 8.5 chapters left that I need to go through, and then I'm gonna give it to my alpha reader, and then she's gonna give me back some notes, just like how she's feeling as a reader, the reveals that happen and the information and the characters, and if it's all working the way I want it to work. And if it is, then I'm going to do my fine-tuning edits, which if you are liking the vibes of this, I would love to do another vlog documenting that. I have had 2 cups of coffee, a Celsius, this Coke already, and I haven't even begun editing yet. So I think I should just stick to water. Don't let me have another. I mean, how else am I supposed to get through this round of edits? I don't know if I'm gonna do sprints necessarily right now. I think I'm just gonna dive in. It is 4 o'clock, so maybe at like 6, if I'm still going, I will take a pause and like go outside and take a breath of fresh air and then dive back into it, because yeah, that'd be like 2 hours and that's technically like 4 writing sprints. So that's just what I think we're gonna have to do, guys. This is my 3rd attempt to update you on what is going on. There are so many people camping here. So if you hear them, just ignore them. It is now 6 o'clock. I have edited 4 chapters. I just got done with the 4th chapter, which means I still have 8 to go. Is it 8? Wait, what? 5 to go. Why did I say 8? My head is hurting. The chapters I'm working on now are much shorter. They're the ones that we just wrote, like the ones that I was not 100% in love with. It's a lot less like editing and more me like, hey Taylor, in the future, this is the vision, write this. And then also, hey Kayla, as you're reading this, this is what will be here. Things are going okay. Why did I think it was a good idea to finish my book and edit the whole thing in like a week? Hey gang, so we're gonna go on another sunset drive. I just got done with another chapter, so I have, I think, 3 left now. I'm having so much fun. The little scene I just wrote, I'm like, I'm loving it so much. That's a writing update. I'm gonna finish this damn book. Let's go for a drive. So I didn't get any video footage while we were out at the sunset drive. We did see a moose. That was pretty cool. It is now 9:30 and I feel beat. I'm not gonna do the last 3 chapters in the epilogue right now. I'm gonna do those tomorrow morning and get them done with, and then do like a last read through. I want to make sure I don't have any brackets with spoilers in them. As Kayla, I mean my alpha reader, is reading, I don't want to like mention something that happens in like chapter 23 in the bracket that's in like chapter 3. I just want to make sure it's like a good reading experience for her, because a lot of the notes were for myself, so I just want to double check that I didn't like put a big reveal in the beginning or something. Those are just things I'm going to do tomorrow, because I have no energy right now. So I'm gonna eat dinner and then go to bed. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Guys, this is Kayla, if you're new to the channel. She is reading the second half of my book to get it fresh in her head. I'm gonna finish up these 3 chapters. We've just been here yapping. Guys, I just have the epilogue to finish, which is 200 words, and then I'm done. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes. Oh my god, I did it. I finished my book and I edited the whole thing in a week. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. You have no idea. This book has been so hard for me to write. I've been just really struggling with like feeling good enough and thinking my writing is trash. I think rereading it this time, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And it's such a relief. I know Kayla's not gonna hate it. She's definitely gonna have notes. I have notes, clearly. This was a rough edit. Basically, I was just noting everything I need to change for the next round of edits, but I don't want to cement things if, as a reader, Kayla doesn't think it like is flowing. So that's why I'm gonna have her read it now, and then I can still move stuff around and make it better and add in those scenes and stuff just to make sure it like fits. What an emotional journey for me. I love writing so much. I miss it, and for so long I feel like I was on the verge of giving it up because I wasn't seeing myself as successful. I've sold less than 200 books for Venture Below. That paired with this, like, I don't know how to like express it, but like I'm just not fully proud of it because it's not my best work, but I'm always developing and becoming a better writer. I should be proud of it nonetheless. I thought about giving it up. Rereading it now and falling in love with these characters, wanting them to win and everything, I'm so proud of the story. There's a lot of work that I still need to do. And mind you, I want to publish in November. and it's mid-August. I'm still putting a healthy amount of pressure on myself to do that, because even on this YouTube channel, I have had to private so many writing vlogs because I have just kept changing when I want to publish it. And I would say, oh, I'm gonna do it this summer, oh, I'm gonna do it this fall, oh, I'm gonna do it this winter, oh, I'm gonna do it next spring. And then it just kept getting pushed back and back, and I was not putting the pressure on myself to actually do it, and I was just sulking. I was just procrastinating and sulking. I'm done with that phase. I appreciate how she carried me through, and this version of me is letting myself dream again. That's what I want to say about Venture Beyond Draft 6. Hitting 3K on YouTube, I don't even know how to comprehend that, like, there's people that are watching this right now that actually like care about me and my writing and my little world. So if you are here, just your support seriously means so much to me, and I would not, reading your guys' comments and how many of you have been on this journey with me, just knowing that you're there for me and you're believing in me seriously is one of the reasons why I'm able to have finished this book and to have given up. So thank you. I'm just really excited for Venture Beyond, and for the first time I'm actually excited to hold it in my hands when it's done. I'm just excited to start writing the third one. Up until a week ago, I was really struggling and not having a vision for the third book. I didn't know what I was gonna write. And now I'm excited and I actually have a vision for it, and it's just crazy what can happen in a week, you guys. That is enough. Now the next step is I'm going to reread through everything, check like the spelling stuff, and then, like I said, double check the brackets, make sure I don't spoil anything, make sure it's clear to her what I want to go in that scene so she can envision it as best she can. That's what we're gonna work on. And then I'm gonna take my document, put it in pages, and then I'm gonna put like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so then she can read it cohesively, put it on my husband's laptop, and then lend her his laptop so she can read it and take her notes. So that's what I'm about to do. It is 12:30. I've already cried, had 2 cups of coffee, I've drinking a whole bottle of water. We're thriving. You guys, I did it. I'm gonna go ahead and move this to Trevor's laptop, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Kayla to read. I do want to get her reaction reading the prologue.
Okay, we start. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I like it. I really like it.
So much happened this week that my brain is just so overwhelmed. I like don't know what to do with myself right now because I'm done writing and I'm done editing Venture Beyond. So I'm like, what do I do now? And I don't want to like start a new project because I'm still so into the world. Maybe I'll start thinking about the third one. Just thinking about it. If you are still here, I love you. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. Make sure to give this video a like if you liked it and comment down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!